Hello everybody and welcome back to Soniccolors Ultimate Part 6. And as Eggman said, we are taking on the Asteroid Coaster today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Funny thing about this version of Asteroid Coaster is that on this particular level, for some reason there is an item box at the very beginning that you can't even collect. I talked about how the Switch version has a bunch of glitches, and that's the version I'm currently playing on. But I never specify what glitches. By the way, I talked about the Switch version in my latest video on why the Nintendo Switch version of soniccolors Ultimate deserves some love. And as you can see, we passed that one wisp box, you know, one of these, that one wisp box that was on the Asteroid Coaster part. For some reason, I've tried multiple times to do it. You can't even collect that version. I don't know. I just find that really weird because you can do that normally on the old version. The Wii. Comment down below what playthrough you would like to see next once we're finished with all these currently running playthroughs. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. You know, it's really weird, but in this version of soniccolors, for some reason, Tails acts as a sort of second checkpoint. I don't know why that is. If anything, they should just remove the checkpoints if they wanted to do that. In my opinion, overall, this is one of the better Act 2s in the game, because, I mean, at least from a challenge perspective, the overall challenge to beat this level. Because in the original game, I'm gonna be completely honest, this is the one level that I got stuck on for a really long time. I don't know what it was, but for some reason I could just not beat it. Oh yeah, it was these things. Because if you get hit by those things, you get pushed off the screen and just die. Yeah, it definitely added a bit of a challenge that I wasn't really expecting. Funny enough, I just realized I'm playing a remaster of soniccolors, and later this year we're actually getting a remaster of Sonic Generations for this console, which I find pretty cool. Comment down below if you're excited for Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Interstellar amusement park, or its affiliate. Send any complaints to the inventor of space. Thank you.
I don't know if this is what it actually says, but I remember that announcer, that specific one, saying that any complaints will be ejected into space. I don't know if that's what he actually said, and I've never looked up the dialogue. But I'd love to know if that was actually the case. Because if that is, that's hilarious. And surprisingly, I guess, more well thought out humor for this game, given its childish tone. What do you guys think in the comment section? Does he say he's ejected into space, or it'll be, or he says something else. Comment down below what you guys think. Oh yeah, this level. So for this level in particular, I do tend to take longer because of the fact that it's really easy to S-rank it if you know what you're doing. Basically, all you have to do is just collect every single ring, like every single ring you can possibly collect, and do a lot of quick steps, because for some reason, quick steps in this game give bonus. I don't know what they were thinking. Hey, look, it fails. Also, you can just abuse the quick step mechanic like this if you wanted to. And it actually is really fun. Despite it not being on the bumper, you can just spam right or left. I like how they added these little, well, I guess achievements you can get. It does make the game a little bit more, it gives a little bit more sense to the game, I guess.
What is this place? Whoa, this is where he converts them into the strange, negative aliens with the freaky energy.
So technically, isn't Sonic talking to himself in that
I thought I lost
scene?
you for a second. Did you find anything interesting? Look at all of them. He's captured thousands of aliens.
Don't worry, we'll get them out.
I kind of wish this area was a
I haven't
level.
seen Yacker for a while.
Also,
You'll have to excuse me, buddy. I have a generator to shut down.
I always wondered, what happened to Yacker in the story? Because he was just kind of there and then gone. Like, they never explicitly showed what happened to him. I just... Does anyone know? Because he just kind of appears again later in the story. That should have been like a game mode in this game where you play as Yacker for like a level. That would have been cool. Well, maybe as like DLC or an added bonus for the remaster. That would have been really cool. I mean, like, he is kind of like one of the three main characters for this game, and he's just there for like half the story, and then he's just suddenly gone. That is how you accidentally get a red star ring that you weren't paying attention to. Which you can. Okay. Well, I guess that's another S rank taken care of before we need to really go back and do them. I wonder why they picked Act 2 for Rival Rushes. I feel like it would have been better if they picked Act... I don't know. I want to say, for this area, Act 6 would have made a good Rival Rush, because this is like a really cool level. It's a pretty intricate level, too. Oh no! It would be cool to know what Sonic's friends were doing during this adventure, because they're clearly, like, present for Sonic Generations, which takes place right after this. But him and Tails are just off in space, so I wonder what Sonic's friends are doing during this time. It'd be interesting if we got, like, tie-in comics one day about it. Or when they released this remaster, it would have been a perfect opportunity to have IDW do tie-in comics about it. But I guess that's just the way Sega is. No elaboration. That was up there. Oh, that was lucky. Very lucky.
You know, I don't like what you're doing to my friends in there. It's messed up. So I'm gonna mess you up.
If the line had ended right there and Sonic just went straight for the fight, it would have actually been cool.
Fully enjoy taking you apart without some pulled muscle slowing me down.
But now he's just annoying.
Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away, please feel free. There's no shame in it. Well, maybe a little shame. You guys don't talk much, do you? Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
No, seriously, this whole fight needed like one line. That intro line was actually pretty good for the fight, and it should have just ended there. Well, I have to say it is better that Sonic's quick step is mapped to the buttons, the bumper buttons. I actually don't mind the quick step being mapped to the stick. Kind of like how it is in Frontiers, the mix. That's actually like the best, like, I'd say the quick step was the best way the quick step was mapped overall was the mix, because it allowed you to have some, like, more than one option to control it. So you weren't entirely relying on the buttons the whole time. Also made switching rails so much easier. Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling now. As I get hit. Missed.
That should put a stop to this whip training insanity. That was almost difficult.
Sonic, you did it!
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thanks. Hey, we both deserve some kind of reward.
Yeah, let's go to an amusement park or something.
All right, but one that's, you know, less evil than this one.
I just realized this is Sonic's only space game. Like,
So,
the
are all
only
the
game
aliens
where
getting
he's
free?
in space the whole game.
Looks like it. Once the power went off, the locks vanished. I hope Yakker's okay.
I think you'll be fine. You don't think the weapon you were shot with still works?
Not without power flowing to it. I think we're all good.
That's what I like to hear.
Honestly, if this was like a almost completely open world game, like Super Mario Galaxy is, this would be a really cool like area to explore, all these planets. But I guess Sonic wasn't really at that point yet. In terms of like experimental gameplay, they were kind of just trying to replicate Sonic Unleashed's
Sweet!
boost formula,
The tractor beam's gone. The planets are free.
Was there
and
ever
they
any
did
doubt?
not do well
I mean,
in
really?
doing it.
Great job, buddy.
With all the generators destroyed, we can blow this joint and head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Good point. Either way, we can get out of this crazy place and go home.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be going home too. I think we're in the middle of a party.
The middle? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
Next up, the
Right,
asteroid
that ought to do it,
coaster.
guys.
Zoom
See you
along
in part
through and
7.
some